Test Track. Erin Youngs is the Vice President for Epcot. Erin and Melissa. Hello, how are you?
Good.
First of all, congratulations on Test Track. That is a fabulous, fabulous attraction. You guys have done a great job with that. Not only is the ride great, what comes before and what comes after, to me was as fun as the ride. So that's pretty cool. So very nice.
Well, and that was the intention, is that, you know, we really enjoy the thrill experiences and the speed and the excitement and the kinetic energy. But it really was about focusing on an integrated, immersive experience where every guest gets to be part of the design process, from the queue line through the attraction itself, and then even afterwards to celebrate what they had designed and to share it with family and friends via the custom videos or the photos.
The postcards are awesome. Those are so cool.
What's amazing too is it really extends the attraction experience. So it starts from the queue and it goes all the way through the post show.
You've been playing around with these design your own experiences like at Disney Quest and Interventions in the past few years. Did that help inform what you did with Test Track? Like did those experiences play into this at all? Or could you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all about creating that personalized experience, right? People want to have those great memories that are all about their family, and so being able to participate in the story instead of just, you know, kind of sitting back and enjoying it creates a completely different experience for our guests, and it makes it just that much more engaging. So we're really excited to be able to tell a story that allows them to have that personalized moment out on the ride, to see their design, to see how it's scored as it moves through each of our testing zones, and then to be able to share that, you know, with their social network, you know, via the post-show opportunities that we have.
You already had an operating participant in advance of this attraction, a long time. What role does GM or Chevy have in the creative process?
Chevrolet was such an amazing partner on this project. It was a really collaborative development process where literally their design team had a seat at the table with the Imagineering creative team. We were sharing sketches and ideas and notes, and it's really created this environment that's very authentic to the Chevrolet brand. One of my favorite things about the queue is that all of the architecture makes reference to that iconic bow tie logo. All of the angles and sweeps that you see in the display space before you get to the design experience are all different parts and pieces of that logo. So it's a really cool story to be able to tell.
You know, I'll actually speak for Melissa a little bit on this, is that I had an opportunity to join our WGI design team and the Chevrolet design team in a celebration of the work that they have done. And it was really fantastic to see them all together, because not only have they had this incredible collaborative process, but they really have learned a tremendous amount from each other. So, you know, the Chevrolet designers talk about how they've learned about storytelling and tailoring things even more than they already knew about what's important to people from a connection standpoint. And then the Disney engineers were able to learn a ton about automotive design, which obviously influences so much of what we do, is just those design aspects and engineering styles. But what I would say is, even on top of that, the incredible friendships that have developed among the teams has just been really, really fantastic. I think they're going to be lifelong friends moving forward. And they're actually sad that they won't be kind of working together every day. So it's been really amazing. I think whenever you put two groups of people together that are so different and come from different backgrounds and with different perspectives, you end up with a great product like Test Track.
So have you seen this type of collaboration in the attraction before you've worked on, or is this pretty unique?
You know, what we're really excited about is how the new Test Track kind of goes back to Walt's original vision of Epcot. You know, he wanted to bring in industries and let them showcase their product and their process, and that's really what this attraction does. So, you know, it's the first time that we've engaged to this level with our partners, and I think that, you know, it's a great model and a great success story.
Can you talk about the theme once you're actually on the ride, and like the inspiration for that, and what you were hoping that it conveys? Because it's obviously completely different from what the old version was.
So, you know, this new story is all about the world of digital design and testing. So in creating the ride experience and thinking about how we might engage our guests, we wanted to put them inside the computer. So, you know, you go through a series of glowing portals and enter these scenes that are very glowy and dynamic. that puts you in a dynamic experience that feels like a computer simulation. And then we add that great personalized moment at the end of each one of those tests. So as you've gone through capability, you see how the design choices that you made, influence how your car would have performed had you been behind the wheel of that design. So it was all about creating that environment that would make you feel like you're inside the computer.
Will there still be a lounge for GM employees and retirees? Has that been redone?
Yes, there is. There is a General Motors lounge there, and they have been renovating it as well. It's fantastic. I'd love to add on to what Melissa said too. Is what's amazing about this experience, even because it's so interactive, and we put the audience in the role of being a Chevrolet designer, both from a technicality standpoint in terms of how are you considering attributes that support capability and responsiveness and efficiency and power, but also from a creative standpoint, aesthetically, what color and what design choices and so forth, graphics you would have put on. But what I think, what is amazing is that I think it also hopefully will inspire future generations to want to get into engineering and science and those kinds of things, because they can really connect the creativity to the science behind how all of this works, and to be part of that and see it on the other end in terms of how your designs, the results they ended up with are pretty amazing.
I just wanted, since we had short time, to ask about the BDSM first. This is something new for the kids, and I saw that yesterday when I was there, not a lot of people had seen or really understood. Is this something like, how are you going to promote and kind of get it out there that you have this interactive game in a way that could be a part?
Well, we've been in the process of developing it, and it's been rolling out in phases. So we opened up the first phase in the summer, and we're just finishing up the second phase now. So Phineas and Ferb, Age of Peace, World Showcase Adventure is really an exciting experience if you're not familiar with it. Our guests have phones, F-O-N-E. Do you know what that stands for?
Field Operative Notification Equipment.
Thank you. And it's really a wonderful experience where they get to be part of Phineas and Ferb adventure, where they're trying to defeat the villain Doofenshmirtz. So they go through all the different, several of the different World Showcase countries and pavilions to find various clues and see special experiences that are hidden from the guest who isn't playing the attraction. And so we, once we have it all rolled out, we will be sharing it and marketing it more significantly.
When will it's final?
We're just finishing up, quite honestly, so it'll be in the next few weeks.
Is it on the same Kim Possible platform, or have you added new features to it?
It's on the same platform, but we have also added new features.
Just finally, there were no alterations to the physical test track course, is that right?
That's correct, but we've wrapped it in a completely new story.
Right, and the cars do different things. I mean, even though they're on the same course, they do seem to do different things, as opposed to the old version.
It's all about the story. So in terms of the actual ride profile, it's the same test track. We're just using it to tell our guests a completely different story, immerse them in that digital world. Thank you.